Peace. What's good, y'all? Captain's log start date is day number 11, 10, 11, 2014 on a Saturday. What really matters day. The time right now is 10:30 exactly a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I wanted to go ahead and do a video today because today is going to be quite busy and I anticipate quite a good day based on some things that took place yesterday and just remembering some simple basics and how much they can play a part in overall life condition for better or for worse. So once again, I do appreciate you tuning in. And for those of you who are kind of new or need a reminder, um, it's basically about figuring out our own answers. I don't want to come at you like I have all the answers or even all the questions, but just learning as we go and putting it out into the atmosphere and focusing on our own progress. That's the process that we follow here at pimpop.com. So I don't want to get all preachy and, holier than now or less holier than now. I just want it and I see it as equality. Everybody has something to contribute, and this is my piece. So, priorities. A person, place, or thing can only be as important as you or I or we choose to make it be. That's one of the mysteries of life because so much stuff that I study, it keeps pointing back to that. What is and what is not important. Pay attention to what's important. What's important to you. Keep your mind on what's important. But there's been a few posts on this particular subject. Excuse me. There's been a few posts on this particular subject, and it's just a reoccurring question to get down to the bottom of what is really important. Like, what does important really mean? It's something that we say, we know what it means, but when it comes to describing it, you have to have another word to describe another word to describe another word, and each of those words means something similar, but they use the other word to describe it. So I guess it's just what you feel it. But whatever it is, we all know that what is important, but maybe what some of us don't know is it's a choice, what we choose to make be important. So some people have other credible sources that they allow to make things important for them, like, hey, this is important because my friends say this is important, the media says that this is important, my parents say that this is important. My loved ones, my spouse, my partner, whatever it is a person feels is important, a lot of times is something that somebody else is imputed into them. Any person that you believe is a VIP, well, they're a VIP because you make them be. And you have your different factors of credibility and what a person believes is and is not important according to generally what their needs are. But once again, that's getting theoretical. The main point that I wanted to make is I'm seeing so much talk on the social media about relationships, and I think at the end of it, as well as the beginning and all times in between, what I'm seeing a lot of is people with the desire to be made important. People want to feel significant. People want to feel valued. Uh, Generally, women, I see this with memes and quotes talking about if a man really loves you, he'll do this, he'll do that, blah, 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 blah. And that's not to pick on women or men, that's just to bring out a little bit more of a clear perspective on what's actually taking place. It's the desire to feel important. It's the desire to be a priority. How much value and significance do you hold in this person's mind and in this person's heart, or this group of people's mind and this group of people's heart? But according to what I've studied, once again, and just going by the experts and the people that really win, I comes first and important. I think I've done a post on that previously, and on this entry on pimpop.com it's going to say, let me look at it. Yeah, there it is. Your most important client is you. I see that and agree with that because I can't really help you if I can't help myself. And I would like it to be the same for other people. If you can help me, then you can help yourself. You can help yourself. You can help me. God helps those that help themselves. I mean, it's just a reoccurring conversation that keeps going on and on, but just keeping it within sight, keeping everything in alignment. That's the penpop.com way. That's the Rollin Branch way. I would just open up this discussion and investigate on what, who, and where you make be important and consider why it is important, how much of importance does it have, and that would be setting your priorities. I guess everybody would say it that way. But the bottom line is wherever your time and your attention, your energy, I guess is a popular buzzword, is going as to what you make be important, what I make be important. And old grand enlightened Mahatma Gandhi says actions express priorities. So the actual movement, not just your talk, but your actual movement expresses your priorities. So my priority is to keep my mental and emotional room clean. So I'm going to take this action, put this up here, and leave some on the table for anybody that might find it of value. But we're going to work on that too because I think it does have, in fact, I know it does have an extremely high value. And sometimes you got to do things to get the other person on the other end to recognize it. But regardless, just starting with me, I'm going to make this be important and make that the subject, the focus for today. Busy college football. Saturday, UCLA versus Oregon is a game we're going to be watching and taking care of some other things in the process. So once again, you are important. I'm glad you decided to tune in if you did, because that shows that you're the type of person that seeks to help yourself. You're interested in self-improvement, and that's what it's all about around these parts. Step by step onto the continuous victory, and that'll definitely leave you at a state of peace. That's very important. Peace. Be at it.